So you're thinking about moving to Naperville, Illinois. Great. It's a great area, has good and has bad. A lot of pros and a lot of cons. In this video, we're going to go over 5 pros and 5 cons to help you make the best decision about moving out here. Pro number 1 is that Naperville is 28 miles away from downtown Chicago. You can literally be in the city on a good day, 30 minutes. On a very bad day, maybe an hour and a half, and on average about 1 hour. So that is a great benefit. Additionally, you're right in the middle between 2 airports, Midway and O'Hare. Both are international airports. The real international airport, in my opinion, where you're going across the globe, is O'Hare. Midway is international, but it's a kind of more domestically area based. Either way, you're about 29 miles from one, about 30 miles from the other, or essentially 45 minutes from either airport. You can't go wrong. One thing I'll say about Midway I love is that it is a very small airport. You can get in, you can get out very quickly, where O'Hare is massive, and you're just going to sit through a lot of people, a lot of lines, and you know how it is when you travel. Pro number 2 are the school districts. Naperville District 203, according to niche.com, ranks number 1 in DuPage County, number 2 overall in Illinois, and number 32 across the entire United States of America. The second school district in Naperville, 204, is ranked number 3 in DuPage County, 13 in Illinois, number 41 across the board in the United States. Both school districts offer a premium education, according to niche.com. Coming in at number 3 is crime. Naperville, Illinois is 91% lower in crime across the United States on average, according to niche.com. Pro number 4 are restaurants. Naperville really doesn't disappoint. I mean, the food is really good. It is amazing. There's all kinds of walks of life that come there because they've moved in from the city. They're transplants or they're expats. I mean, literally you have a melting pot in Naperville, Illinois that is really nice and refreshing, because if you've lived in a city and you transplant over here, you really kind of get a feel that, like, hey, it's not plain vanilla. The food is good. The atmosphere is good. And I have to say, Naperville really has a very fun and exciting environment. Downtown is very nice. So now we're leading into pro number 5. I have to say, pro number 4 kind of leads into pro number 5 is the downtown area, and additionally the Riverwalk. The Riverwalk in Naperville is 1.75 miles long. It's 1 3/4 miles that you can walk on a beautiful brick path. You got the beautiful river, and you have a lot of art sculptures, you have a lot of vendors. I mean, there's so much to see, and it is just a magnificent, relaxing, calming walk. Personally, I grew up on the water in Florida, so for me, walking by the water, it's very calming, it's very relaxing, something I personally enjoy. We went through the pros, now we have to go through the cons. And some of the cons are the housing market. That's number 1 on our list. Naperville, you want to buy a house, the median price is $600,000, followed by townhomes, real $400,000, and condos around $240,000. The housing market here is expensive to live in Naperville. It's going to cost you a penny. You got to have high income to be able to survive here. Leading us into con number 2 is cost of living. Naperville is 41% more expensive, according to payscale.com. Now that takes into consideration living, food, transportation, healthcare, entertainment, etc. But it's 41% more expensive against the national average. Now salaries here on average around $136,000, which obviously makes it very clear that living in Naperville is going to cost you a pretty penny if you want to be here. Let's get into con number 3, property taxes. Property taxes here are ridiculous. Naperville is the second highest across the nation. I mean, DuPage County is high, Naperville is high, both of them combined, number 2 in the nation. And where's that property tax go? Well, 73% of your property taxes go to the school district. 3/4 nearly are going to school districts out of your property taxes. All right, I won't say anybody moves to Chicago because of the weather, but that leads us to con number 4, which is the weather. The weather here can be extremely harsh. And trust me, I've lived in a lot of places. And by far and large, Illinois, at least DuPage County, Cook County, which is Chicago, really has horrible weather. Now, what's the weather like? You have about 5 months of good weather. You have about 7 months of cold weather. I will say the harshest is between December, maybe January through March, where you can get to -40 with the wind chill, to single digits to 30, 40 degrees on average Fahrenheit. It can really take a toll on you, and also having the darkness during the winter can really take a toll on you emotionally and how you feel. You have to be ready for that because it's different. If you live in California, you live in Florida, and it's always sunshine, it always feels great. This is a drastic difference, and you're going to really feel it if you move out here. Con number 5 is traffic. I kind of alluded to it a little bit before. Now let's really get into it. Living in Naperville, although you're close to the city, you're going to hit traffic. You're going to hit it 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, maybe 60 minutes. Overall, it is heavy. I mean, on average, you could be sitting 2.5 hours up to 7.5 hours a week in traffic, or anywhere from 130 hours to 390 hours in traffic a year just trying to get into the city. If you can take the train, by all means, please take the train. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it, and it helps me know that you really like this.